Hey everybody, this is Son Soul Lex on the King in Our Life podcast. Just wanted to drop another jewel out for you guys today. I know when I drop these videos, I'm really more or less just trying to encourage people to always stay positive, maybe get some advice that maybe someone somewhere needs to hear. With that being said, today I'd like to talk to you guys about handling your business. Whether that's personal business or business. You can't blame other people for you not handling your business. And I give you prime examples, right? First example is the type of business that I'm in. I travel a lot, right? So I go from place to place, stay in different hotels. But anyway, this particular time I was staying at a nice hotel. I definitely consider it a nice hotel. But anyway, I was checking into the hotel. I had already made my reservations, so I was just standing in line, waiting patiently. And there was a manager on duty and the regular host, I guess you could say. And the regular host, she was checking in this party. Maybe there was like 7 or 8 guys, something like that, if not more. I only saw what was there in the lobby. But anyway, the head foreman, he was trying to get them checked in, and the lady behind the counter was like, well, I don't see your reservations. So he was like, well, let me call my office and see what's going on with that. So she was still fumbling around on the computer, trying to make sure that the reservation wasn't in a different name. And anyway, she never could come up with anything. So he talked with his manager or office personnel, and they told him, no, we haven't, or we didn't get a chance to make the reservations. Let's see if they'll check you in anyway. So anyway, the hostess, she was asking the manager, what can I do here? Is there any way I can perhaps look out for these guys? But the manager, he was trying to help other people, which I get, that's your job as a manager, make sure everything goes smoothly. But I just think at that particular time, he could have took a minute and said, excuse me, sir, on this. Just give me 1 minute, let me check with my hostess here. And to make a long story short, she did not actually go into the computer to see if there was any rooms available. I'm not sure how long she was there. I don't know how much information she actually knew about what rooms were available at that time. But my whole thing was, that's a lot of money you just let walk out the door because she didn't take the time to see if there were any rooms available. Granted, they probably would have needed 6 or 7 rooms, something like that. To me, that's a lot of business right there. But she never took the time to go on the computer and see if the rooms were available, or even if she could move some rooms around in order to accommodate this particular crew that was trying to check into the hotel, right? So me as a business owner, I'm checking out the scene and watching everything that's going on, not saying anything, just waiting patiently. But they end up walking out the door. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, if I was the hotel owner here, I would be highly ticked off right now. You know what I'm saying? You just let who knows how much money walk out of the door because you didn't even take the time to check and see. I mean, yes, you were trying to be helpful, but you still did not physically go into the computer and say, hey, let me see what it is I can find here to help accommodate you and your company. So, anyway, I just think that's a prime example of not handling your business. You just let who knows how much money walk out the door. And it only would have taken you probably 4 or 5 minutes to see what rooms you had available. So that goes with business, handling your business. I'll give you another example. I had a situation where I was trying to hire a fence company. I had some property I was trying to get a fence put up around. I called 5 different fence companies altogether. I know I did. And only 3 of them called me back. 3 of them. And mind you, they only called me back because I hounded the hell out of them. Meaning this went down over like a 4-day period where it was me trying to call these people to get this fence up. Or at least get them to come out and give me a price quote, you know? So to make a long story short, not one of the companies actually came out to my property to at least see about putting up a fence. At that time, I really didn't need a whole lot of fence, but I just wanted that piece of security of knowing that my property is protected with a fence. I had one company though. The guy actually somewhat made an appointment with me saying that I'll be there Friday morning. So mind you, he never did give me a time. He never did say who he was sending or any particular details. I'll just be there Friday morning. So I waited. I actually spent that morning waiting for this guy to at least call me back or his guys to show up. Make a long story short, no one showed up, no one called, no one said, hey, we can't make it. Excuse me. No particular details, you know. So I ended up calling the guy back, and this was like 1 o'clock. I was like, hey, I know you said you're going to send someone out if you didn't come out Friday morning. I've been waiting quite some time now, patiently, because I know how business is. So he goes on this tirade about, well, my guys were already on their way, or the guys are already on their way. And I'm thinking to myself, now you and I both know this is a lie. First of all, you made an appointment with me, but you did not ask for my address. You didn't ask for my address. So how in the hell are your guys on their way when you never even asked for my address? So I never did get, in my feelings about it. I let him have his little spiel, and I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'll just get someone else. At this particular time, I had someone in my circle. I didn't even know that they did fences. Honestly, did not know. But anyway, I didn't contact any of those fence companies again. I just let it ride. And just so happened someone that I knew did fences. Now, they charged me a pretty good price. I think that it probably could have been cheaper, but it's your business. I asked you, you didn't ask me. So that goes along with, you're my friend. I'd rather give this money to you than to give it to somebody else. Even though, again, I think you probably could charge me a little bit cheaper. But anyway, my friend put up this fence. My associate put up this fence. Did a good job. No complaints. No complaints at all. But again, I'm going back to There was 5 different companies. Any one of them could have made that money. It took him 2 days because he basically did it by himself. Mind you, that's the way he wanted it. But if I would have got one of these companies, I'm guessing that they probably could have had it up faster. But they would have charged probably a hell of a lot more. But then again, I don't know. They may have charged cheaper. But people nowadays, they don't want to do business with people who will not keep their word. It's business, whether it's personal or business, you have to show up. You got to show up. You have to make the phone calls. You have to return the emails. You have to send out the emails. These are all things that, in order to have a successful business, you have to do. You have to handle your business. Because, just to be fair about it, if you don't handle your business, someone else will handle your business for you. I.e., the customer will move on. That's money you just lost out on. Another situation I had, let me see. Paying your bills. That's the last one I want to say. Paying your bills. I had a situation where I was working for a company, and I'm not going to mention any company's names. I'm not going to do that. But they had this subcontractor who had been working for him for a while, and he did really good work. Really good work. But me and this subcontractor were pretty good working associates. So he was telling me about what was going on with this company. I was like, man, this company hasn't paid me my money yet. And I've been doing work for them for a minute now. What it was each time he would do work for him, he would have to fill out some forms, say how much, his hourly rate was, cost of materials, things of that nature. He would send it back in to the company, and the company is supposed to send him his money. But, to make a long story short, this gentleman didn't handle his business as far as making sure that the company paid him. He took it on good faith that, hey, you guys paid me in the past. We don't have a bad working relationship, so let me continue to get the work done. But they didn't pay him. Now, why they didn't pay him, I don't know. But a couple of jobs that he did, I was there. I watched the man do the work. And he does damn good work. But he had to settle for, I think, just to give you an idea how much money they owe this one. I think it was like $8,000, something like that. Somewhere in that neighborhood. I'll say between $8,000 and maybe $10,000. So anyway, because he wasn't handling his business, he was trusting his company to pay him his money. And in the end, he ended up having to settle for maybe like $6,000 something like that, because the company refused to pay him. And I don't blame him so much, but I do blame him, as well as the company, because you, at the end of the day, if you're working for yourself, this is your business. Yes, you do the physical work, but you got to be on top of that paper as well. Meaning paperwork and your green. You got to be on top of that stuff. So, that was kind of a personal but business story. You got to handle your business. yeah, it's nice to say that you can trust someone, but at the end of the day, if you're not paying me, I can't continue to work for you. It doesn't work like that. 1 or 2 jobs, yeah, I can see, but I'm not gonna go on the third if I haven't gotten paid for the first or the second. That's just not good. You have to handle your business or you will not remain in business. Again, whether that's personal or business wise. I'm not gonna get into the personal side of it. I'll wait for another day on that side. But the point being is, do what you gotta do to look out for you. So again, I want to thank you guys for taking this time to look at this video. Please check us out, King and I Life Podcast. If you want to send us an email, if you want to drop us a topic, just send it to KingandEye369@gmail.com. So that's the King and I 369@gmail.com. Appreciate it. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.